He is a hero in his homeland, a baseball superstar treated more like a rock star, and he is about to take the field for the Minnesota Twins. Mike Pomeranz recently traveled to Osaka, Japan to get to know one of the newest Twins, and he returned with quite an impression of this Japanese baseball star. Mike?
Julie, TSUYOSHI Nishioka is an impressive young man. He is talented yet humble. He's ambitious yet grateful for his opportunity to play in Minnesota. And photojournalist Jeff Wilkin and I returned from Osaka about a week and a half ago, where he got the opportunity to hang out with him. Jeff, myself, TSUYOSHI, and tonight, an exclusive look into his life, who he is, and what he's like, and how he's preparing for his new life in Twins territory. He is perhaps Japan's hottest export. A Gold Glove infielder with a $1 million smile and a fashion model wife. TSUYOSHI Nishioka, a 26-year-old with a love of fine clothes and fast cars.
Yeah, he thinks he is really lucky to have that life.
It's a rare off day for TSUYOSHI in Osaka. Today is not about the trappings of success. It's about showing appreciation for those who helped you get there. The Japanese tradition of reverence. TSUYOSHI, his female translator, and I pull into TSUYOSHI's high school, Osaka Toin, a prominent, tradition-rich school where giggly teens and proud instructors await his arrival. This school means a lot to him. The people here accepted, loved, and nurtured him when his first choice, a rival school, rejected him, telling him he wasn't good enough to play there.
When he was in high school, like the baseball team was having practice pretty hard. The practice was very tough, but because he went through those experiences, he is here now.
Every year before spring training, he visits, but this year is different.
It would be different and he'll be lonely. Then he said that would be the challenge.
This year, he's going to America.
The top concern of myself is language barrier, because I am going to the United States. So I have to be used to the culture, circumstances, whatever the American people ask for.
TSUYOSHI gives gifts and shares stories, and we do the same, offering a coffee table book about Minnesota to his parents.
Thank you.
He makes green tea for the group, signs autographs, and takes pictures. Every move gracious and sincere. By his own admission, TSUYOSHI is a blue-collar kid, the son of a now-retired firefighter and cafe owner.
I am very glad to see him off to the United States, because this is part of my ultimate goal, to see my son playing in a Major League Baseball.
We see for the first time how they remember their little boy, long before the stardom and big money contracts. Sweet, expressive eyes that occasionally yield to emotion before returning to that beaming smile and oversized uniforms.
As a principal of the school, I am so proud of one of our students will go to the Major League Baseball. And if he goes, we expect he will success there.
Okay.
We pay careful attention to the messages TSUYOSHI inscribes in characters, cards he'll leave behind to inspire others. The cards read, "Struggle first, rewards later." The same encouraging words his father wrote to him during an early career demotion to the minor leagues. The apple doesn't fall far.
I respect my parents so much, but as a person, I don't think I can be a better person than they are until I die or they die.
Better? Perhaps not, but undeniably different. While Japanese culture has historically transcended time, there's no denying the infiltration of Western life, and TSUYOSHI, like many here, enjoys the mix. He plays golf and likes American movies, anything with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. He also listens to music he's going to hear a lot of in the Twins clubhouse.
Hip-hop, R&B.
Now, though, he has a lot on his mind. Baseball, the move to Minnesota.
I can see my own country from the different view.
And he hasn't seen his new bride, Naoko, in a few days. He just married the fashion model last year. Hey. But his new job, he says, requires introspection and focus. For a baseball star in this country, time for those is hard to find. Tsuyoshi lives in Tokyo, but he trains here in Osaka. He says because he wants a little bit of privacy, which is ironic because Osaka happens to be this country's third largest city. Japan is a little bit smaller than California, but it has 3.5 times the population. That's a lot of fans with a lot of expectations too.
チャレンジできることが
The challenge itself is really honorable because there are so many people who plays in a professional baseball in Japan, but only few people could take the chance to play in a Major League Baseball.
It's been a long day, and tonight he wants to relax. Tsuyoshi takes us to his favorite restaurant that caters to his sweet tooth and his love of fine food. A champagne toast to his new adventure in America.
Goodbye. Thank you. Cheers.
A bittersweet night, and soon this will all be a distant memory. At 26, Tsuyoshi will give up all of this temporarily, everything he knows and loves, friends, family, and homeland, for a shot at the American dream. Those who don't know him may wonder if he's ready for it, but you can't deny what's behind this smile. And a couple of quick notes you might find interesting. You heard he speaks very little English. You heard him say he likes hip-hop and R&B. He also likes Michael Jackson and Lady Gaga, and his favorite color, he tells me, is red. He has no baseball superstitions, and right now he doesn't even have a nickname, so we suggested Teenish. It's a shot, but I'm sure you have others, so please send us your ideas on our KARE 11 Facebook page. We'll read some of them on the air. We also have a lot more about our visit online, including outtakes, extended interviews, and a great photo gallery that features some shots of his fashion model wife. Just go to KARE11.com. Also online, some fun Japanese phrases for Twins fans, thanks to our friends over at Fox Sports North. Now, Monday night at 10 o'clock, more on our visit to Japan. You're going to see how Tsuyoshi is preparing for the start of spring training. You're going to learn why he is already a household name in Japan, and you're going to see some of his many endorsement deals, plus a bonus for Twins fans, the first look at him hitting, running, and throwing. You'll see just what you can expect on the field from him, and you're going to hear about the pressure he faces from his many hometown fans. That is Monday night at 10 o'clock.
Wow, that was so fun, not just to meet him, but to see Japan and their culture, which I know impressed you so much because you said they're all so gracious.
They really were. And he was extraordinary because to get access to some of these athletes is very difficult.
Right.
And he let us follow him everywhere. He didn't put on any airs for us. This was just what he was doing on that particular off day, and then what you'll see Monday is what he was doing the next day when he was working out.
But you didn't meet the wife. She's kind of under contract or something?
Yeah,
Like
she's a jet setter. You know, she's a fashion model. She is under contract. Online, you'll see some of the pictures from her photo album
Yeah, she looks
with a magazine called Cam, big magazine out in Japan.
Okay.
But she was jet setting between Tokyo and New York, and she's hard to get a hold
But
of.
she's going to live here, right?
Yep, that's what he tells me.
Do they know where they're going to live yet?
Well, they're looking around. I'm not going to tell you exactly where. They're looking at two places. I will say this. There's a pretty good chance you'll see him around the lakes.
Ah.
One of the two places
Good
he's
choice.
looking. Yeah.
Good choice.
He says he's just thrilled to have her there to, be supportive because it's such a major transition for him. Baseball hard enough, but off the field.
Absolutely. Well, at least he maybe won't get so homesick if she's there with him.
That's what he's hoping.
Thanks. That was very fun. What a really cool look into another culture too.